How's it going? So my name is Brett Leibowitz, and I'm representing TheSamePage. We are a group of Cornell tech students aiming to put people and communities literally onto the same page. So today, websites are using targeted algorithms and your personal search history in order to provide you content that they think you want to hear, causing you to be in a filter bubble. This makes it so you are in less contact with contradicting viewpoints and causing you to be intellectually isolated. So we are trying to figure out how might we provide journalists and others a way to pop these filter bubbles. That's why we created TheSamePage. This is a tool to help people understand how different communities are talking about the same topic and how to get people onto the same page and overcome their myopia. So in order to do this, we have chosen the Reddit platform as a way to gather all these different conversations that are happening about the same articles and same topics that are being posted into different communities called subreddits on Reddit, and see how all these communities have this either the same or different conversations when grouped together. So in order to show you what I mean, I'm going to go through a little demo. So those who haven't been on Reddit, it's basically a website that people post to different communities, a bunch of links and articles like that. So one we're going to talk about today is Sinclair's script for stations. So this is a YouTube video where they talk about how Sinclair Broadcasting has pushed through the same script to a bunch of local news stations. So if you go through it, they're all the same news stations saying the exact same thing. And we want to see how different communities on Reddit are discussing this information. So this is an example of a post onto r/all, the subreddit all, for that same video. So what we do, this is our site, we take that link to that subreddit and we put it in here and we search and we come back with all the different subreddits that have posted this exact same article. So we can see here there's many of them, there's about 50 to 100 that have posted this. And then we take it and we create a word map combining all the different conversations together and put it literally onto the same page. So we can see throughout all the different communities, people are talking about local news, people, how this is extremely dangerous, and Sinclair Broadcasting, etc. So we can use this to even drill down further into how different communities group together talk about this. So we're going by a location base. We take LA, New York, Portland, Montana, Arkansas, and see how they're talking about the same article. So you can see they're talking about local news. We can see John Oliver is a little bit more prominent. He had a segment on this earlier. And then we can even go further than that. So New York City, we can see where the John Oliver's coming from, Fox News, Yellow Journalism, and everything. So what's interesting, if we looked at LA, they have a very targeted conversation on their news station, KTLA, and how it affects their community. If we wanted to, we could click on that LA link and see that conversation in full force. We wanted to look at that. How we made this is we used modern web applications such as Flash to use the Reddit API to grab all the conversations and duplicates that come into play and gather all those conversations together. We then use this Python word map, as you've seen before, to actually display this data, and we push it through to our front end using React. So for some next steps, we want to have a deeper analysis on this conversation. So word maps are a great place to start, but we want to exactly see how different communities are on the same page and how they differentiate. So we wanted to do sentiment analysis and many other metrics to really figure out how people are on the same page. And besides Reddit, we wanted to expand to different platforms because as we're talking about filter bubbles, places like Google and Facebook are also having these conversations. These links don't just exist in one space. So to see how they differentiate between platforms and different communities as well would be great to see. And also, we want to make this a tool for journalists so they can research stories and really see how different communities are talking about stuff. So we want to have a certain platform where they can go into and follow stories and keep track of these different conversations happening. So thank you for listening today. It was great connecting with all of you. If you want to ask questions, please find me on Twitter at Brett Lebo or my friend Anmol Seth at 02. And I also have a podcast called Style is Free where we talk about a lot of the same stuff that we talked here today, how technology affects the future of media and government and stuff like that. We talk about virtual reality, augmented reality, blockchains, and trying to see how we're affecting the future. So thank you so much for listening, and I appreciate it.